Hi, this is Samantha from As They Grow Up, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about the Vtech, the Kidizoom Smartwatch DX. This thing is really cool. It has a watch. It works as a watch. It's got a calendar. It's got an alarm. It has games. It has things to keep kids active. It's got a video camera, a voice recorder, and just a regular camera. So it's really cool. So we're going to take a quick look at this and show you the different features for this watch. So this is what the Kidizoom looks like when it's turned on. It's got digital and analog mode. The kids can change the look of the screen if they choose to. You can slide this and you can change your pictures. So it's pretty easy to do to change your background. The watch does have 256 megabytes of built-in memory. And as I'd mentioned before, it does do photo and video as well. And any extra photo or video that they have on there, it can be pulled off and saved onto your computer, so that's no big deal. The battery life is set to last about a day if it's continuous use. So here is the camera, and as I mentioned, right here is where the camera works. So when the kids are wearing it on their arm like this is what's going to be their video. So if I put it on my arm, you just simply can do this and you can take your pictures. So if they click the snapshot, and you've got the snapshot there, so it works like that. Pretty simple. And then you have your video, and here they can choose different features as well when it comes to their video. So they can also flip back and forth between the video and the camera, and also on here they can do different backgrounds. So if they're doing a video, they can do different. There's science, there's party, they have the screens will even change. They can do the split screen and, the fisheye, and there's all these different features that they can do on that as well. Okay, so here's some of the different things the video does. It'll give that the split. It does the funny faces. You can frame them in curtains, and then there's the party, like I showed you earlier. But there's also just the regular screen, so you do have the regular screen option as well. So you do have all of that when it comes to that. And then we have the voice recorder, which is kind of neat.
Love it.
So we'll record something. Davis, you want to say something? Okay. My 8-year-old's here, so we're going to record his voice. So we're going to record it, and then I'll show you what it does.
Hi. This mouse moving.
Okay, so we can go and we can mash this star here. And they can do different effects. So you have the different effects when it comes to the voice as well, and you can save that, so they can save that and play with that for a while too. And then if we go out of there, and then we can go, and then there's games. So there's Jumping Egg. Jumping Egg is a cute little game, so I'm just going to take you into each of these and show you kind of how it works. So we'll start, and we're going to be jumping clouds. So we know how to play it, so we're going to do this. Wake up our eggs, and we're at level 1. Apparently I didn't save it last time. Round 1, I'm sorry. So this will move us 1 spot, so we can get to there, or that we can choose to move 2 spots. So that's how that works. Oops, I missed something there. So to give you an idea, that's just how this game works. Now, you can also hook this to your computer and download additional games as well, and there's quite a few that are free, which is nice, so you don't have to pay a fortune for them. So we'll go back out, and that was 1 game, so yeah, we're going to quit that game. I'm going to show you a few more of the games here. There's also Music Town, which is really cute. So we'll start that, and what you do is you try to catch the notes as they come down. And so you're just going to pop the notes as they come down into the lines here as you play the song. And that's going to build up your points. So that was the music. And then we'll go out of here. And then there's Tic Tac Toe, which everybody loves Tic Tac Toe. And my 8-year-old has now pushed my hand away because he's going to show you how to do Tic Tac Toe. Do you want to be X's or O's? Okay, he's X's. He says he's the reigning champion, but we shall see. And he won. So there's Tic Tac Toe. So you know they're pretty fun for the kids. And then we have the Super Snowboard, which is really cute. And so with this, they try to avoid the obstacles. They do have so many lives. They just hit an obstacle. And so he's hanging a tree. They just try to collect the money on that. And you can also hook this up on the computer and see the progress and things like that from the kids as well. Okay. And then we also have switch well that. Okay, so then we have, after that, we have the Super Border, which is kind of cute as well. Oh, I went too far. Now this is the last one on here is the Super Border, because then we're circling back around to the jumping eggs. And this one's a water one. You kind of got to time it just right. This also has a calendar, so with the watch features you do have a 3D clock face, you have a timer, the alarm, and the calendar, and you can choose from over 50 digital and analog displays. And you can also download, if you hook this to your computer, you can also download different faces as well for your clock. They had some that would fall, and they had pumpkins and different things like that as well. So you do have those options. And then we have, yes, we're going to quit the game here. And so we went through the game. So now there is, this one's really cute. So you have a monster identity. And you put your thumb on there and it tells you what kind of monster you are. So it scans your thumbprint. And the boys always have fun with this because it tells them they're weird little monsters. And it says that my 8-year-old is a big brain behemoth. So that's what monster he landed on. And then there's also the funny face detector. So I'm going to have him get down in front of the camera and we are going to take his face. And this should be fun, me lining it up looking through the video camera. So here we go. There's his face. So we're going to line him up there. Snap his picture. So it's scanning him and it's going to tell us how funny his face is. So he is just 47% funny today. They aim at getting very funny. So today they are not as funny as usual. And I went back in there. I'm sorry. It's very touch sensitive. So keep that in mind. And then there's the sound shaker. You can pick different sounds like the magic one. There's sneaky tiptoe. And I shake it, but you don't have to. They can just tap the screen as well. If there's different sounds for that to give you an idea. Train. They have the different sound effects to play with, which is neat. And then if we go out of here, let's see, that has one more in it, doesn't it? Let me make sure I covered everything in there. Yeah, I did. Okay. So then when we come out of here, we have this one. And this is the way to keep the kids active. It says you run, I run, racing run, and it times it. So there's that one. There's a you jump, I jump, funky jump. And then there's a you dance, I dance, crazy dance. And that one's fun. I really like the crazy dance one. I was the last one to play. But to give you an idea, I'm not going to stand up and dance around. But if the kids had this on their wrist and they play it, then it's going to say let's dance. So what it's going to do is if they have this on their wrist and they start dancing when it says go, and they're moving around, so their little man is going to be dancing the whole time they're moving around and just being crazy. So as they dance, and the more and the faster they dance, the more points add up, as you can see. So he stopped, I stopped, and he stopped. So if we start going again, then he's going to get in the groove. And that's how you rate points. And so the running one works the same way. So we'll stop that. And then the jumping one as well. So you can go in and then, you know, once you get it times, it's so long. It's great to keep kids active because they want to try to beat the point they had last time. And then there's this one. This one has a pedometer. So they can actually track their steps. They can start it at the first of the day and they can track their steps on that. Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't count the steps. They run. My bad.
But
So,
when you shake it, it says 6
6 moves. Yeah, but no, you can keep it going. I bet you can keep it going because it's a pedometer.
But
So if you
hit
started
stop,
that,
hit stop
I'm not.
when it does.
Well, I know, but if you could
Yes.
keep it going in the background. If you started it, let's see if it works. He's thinking something different than I am, so we're just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna see if it's still working. Yeah. So I'm gonna go out. Okay, so it's not gonna register as long as it's not open. So there is something to think about with that. Wait a minute. So if I stop it, 9 moves. So it does have the pedometer on it, which is kind of neat. And you can, the boys actually put this on and they start running around the house to measure how far they've went. It does have the calculator. So there's your calculator on that. Somebody's had it on multiplication, and here's division. It's got addition and subtraction, so it has all of those features as well. So it has that. And then you also, as I mentioned, you have your calendar. So you have your calendar where you have the different dates. So there's that. And I did download a game, so it's going to be in there, and it's super easy. This was a free game, Farm Keeper. It's really cute. Easy to download it. I just hooked the watch up to my computer and pulled it in. Kind of how the other Vtech items work. And then you have your settings, and in your settings you can do your volume, you know, and different things like that. Your wallpaper, you can change all of that. So it's pretty, and you have your alarm, your 3D effects you can change. So all of that can be changed as well. Okay, and this is the first screen, and we didn't hit this when we first turned it on. This is the clock. Well, the alarm, I'm sorry. So this is how you can set your alarm, and you can customize the different sounds that your alarm has. So that's kind of cool. The kids can put different noises. My 8-year-old thought it was funny to set the alarm one day, and around 4 o'clock in the morning, we heard his little voice with the alarm going off. So we had to figure out where the watch was, where he had it last, and go cut the alarm off. So they can add their voices or sounds or different things like that to the alarm, and they can set the alarm as well. So there's that. Here's the stopwatch. So they do have the stopwatch. So they can time themselves to see how fast they run or how fast they can do things. So there's that, which is nice.
Yes, we're set up. Which has different things.
Okay, yes, they get different pictures on that one as well.
Yeah, we're set up.
Okay, and a rocket ship. Oh, I like that one.
Oh, look,
The little hula hoop and pig is so cute. Turtle?
a racing turtle.
So they have those options, and then we have this, and this is really neat for all of those that have the little ones that are learning to tell time. You know, we all start with on the hour and half hour when we're doing time for the kiddos. But this one, if we want to go, say, and I'm going to change my minute, and I'm going to give it, you know, just some. So once I change this, so you see I've got 11:04, and it tells me 11:04, and then the analog says 11:04.
It's 4 minutes past 11 in the morning.
So when you click the owl, she also will tell you the time. So it's kind of a neat way for the kids to learn time, because
tap the screen to learn. It's 4 minutes past. It's 11:04 a.m.
So they're going to be playing with that, and they're going to remember all that as well. And then we have this. This is just a regular little timer, like a little sand timer, and it's going to count down on the minutes. And the different screens on there as well. So, cupcakes. I'd like to have cupcakes. So that's basically it with the Vtech Kidizoom Smartwatch DX. It's really neat. Like I said, my kids love it. My 4-year-old, he's going to be 5 next week. He enjoys it, and I'm pretty sure my 8-year-old probably enjoys it a little more because he's the one that's always messing with it. But it's such fun, you know, and the games are fun, and they're, you know, and they love pretending to be, oh, I don't know, secret agents undercover, and they'll record us and photo us, and because, you know, as I mentioned, as the watch is on here, this is your camera, so they can record you and do all these different things, and you're not going to know it. So anyway, this is how this works, and it's a great gift
My favorite was on.
for that. So thank you.